Today I am talking about how to improve your ovulation and overall cycle parameters, especially after you've started recovering some of those periods after HA. I've got 4 main things that I usually talk about with clients as they're working to improve, because we don't completely scrap what we were doing to recover our periods when we are looking at optimizing them. So the number one thing that I love to focus on is protein. And that's because your protein is building all of the other parts of your body. Your protein is literally building your hormones, along with your muscles and your tissues and your other organs and your immune molecules and your blood cells and all of that good stuff. But the first thing I said was that protein is building your hormones. So if you want to see an uptick in your basal body temperature, your progesterone levels, you have to give your body the protein it needs to make and function for that. So protein, number one recommendation for anybody trying to improve their cycle parameters. The next thing that I usually look at is calories. Not that I need you to gain weight, but I need you to have enough calories coming in to help your body do its general functioning. Generally, when girls start seeing their period come back, they want to sink back into that restriction mindset because they sometimes see their body increase in size and it's changing and it's feeling funky. But I love, yes, for the calories to come from protein, but a lot of times it's great for girls to have just a little bit more of those calories come in from something that they used to restrict, and it becomes a little bit more of an indulgence. And we typically see ovulation happening when we're in a more relaxed and happy state. So second thing I look for, like I said, is calories. Next thing I generally look for is your blood sugar balance. Not necessarily keeping it the same, but having it in a healthy range of regulation. So like I said before, protein is huge for your blood sugar regulation, but golden standard is to make sure that you are balancing all 3 macronutrients. Why? Well, like I said, your protein is what is building your body. It's building everything you've got. But you need fat to be able to process the protein that you're taking in, or there's no purpose. So you need the protein to build it, the fat to process it, and you need the carbs to give yourself the energy to process what you're taking in. So all 3 are really, really, really important. And when we undereat or overeat of one, instead of keeping it all balanced, we see, specifically carbs. If you're eating a lot of carbs, you see your blood sugar get really high and get really low and get really high. And then your body is always working to keep it, into a normal zone of regulation instead of the high peaks and the low dips. So if you are constantly having those high peaks and low dips, then your body is raising that cortisol level to keep it in a good range. So keeping your blood sugar regulated, definitely. And then the last thing that I look at when we are trying to improve our ovulation, our cycle parameters, and usually like kind of the last thing, because those other things that I mentioned with protein, blood sugar, and calories, those are easy lifestyle changes. But sometimes when we see girls that really want to optimize, we take a deeper look into their nutrient levels. And we do that by taking a hair mineral analysis test. So it's just a hair sample that we send in to a company, and they do lab results on it, and they send us a full spread of the different the different stuff that's in your hair, and we can see if there's an imbalance in what is being let out through your hair. So it's very, very interesting, but it really helps us figure out, if we need to be supplementing something, if we could just tweak it based on what you're eating. And it's that last ditch effort to get you into the zone of absolutely fabulous. So good luck out there looking to ovulate on time and in a happy way. Definitely keep in mind protein, your calorie intake, your blood sugar regulation, and your nutrient levels. So I hope this helped. Share, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.